In this video, we will explore the hybrid mode workflow in Fusion's new intent-driven design. The hybrid design mode utilizes Fusion's established methodology for parts and assemblies, allowing for flexible top-down or bottom-up design approaches. This enables modeling and assembly within the same design file, the inclusion of external or linked designs, and the creation of relationships between these parts. Unlike the simplified part design and assembly design modes, the hybrid design mode maintains the full user interface, meaning little functionality is changed or removed. For example, commands like new component are available in hybrid design mode, but they are absent in the other design modes. Autodesk offers the hybrid design mode because they recognize that different design situations will favor either part mode, assembly mode, or hybrid mode. Users have the flexibility to switch between these modes as needed. For example, a common workflow might involve using hybrid mode to divide a single part into two separate bodies, then converting those bodies into distinct components. Following this, the design can then be converted into an assembly design. When converting, a prompt will ask if the user wants to switch directly to assembly mode, or if they wish to enable model editing tools for further modifications. In this specific scenario, we will choose to enable model editing. When working in this model editing mode, you will see that many familiar modeling commands are accessible. This feature, which can be toggled on or off in the Utilities menu, is invaluable for making modifications to the internal components within your assembly, such as cutting a hole through several parts simultaneously. Without the modeling commands enabled, this kind of modification would not be possible in standard assembly mode. Hybrid design mode is excellent for creating quick mockups, allowing you to rapidly model an idea without the initial need to define relationships or design intent. This mode simplifies the process by letting you easily reference existing parts while designing new ones. After the quick design is finalized, you can transition to an assembly design where you then define the necessary relationships to ensure the parts function together as intended. Each intent-driven design workflow presents distinct advantages and disadvantages. Part mode offers greater focus and control for designing a single part. However, some users might find it challenging to design without referencing other components. Assembly mode allows users to control the overall design structure by establishing references between components, but making simultaneous changes to multiple parts can feel restrictive. Hybrid mode provides the most flexibility and freedom, though this comes at the cost of less control over the design, potentially leading to subsequent issues. The optimal intent-driven design workflow choice ultimately depends on the specific intent and requirements of your design. For example, if you're working on a large design with hundreds of parts with a team of multiple engineers, using the part and assembly design workflows would make much more sense here, as each engineer could be working on individual parts or subassemblies that then get added to the main assembly. If an engineer changes or adds a part to the linked design, the whole design updates to reflect that change. It also keeps the main assembly structure simpler and faster to update, which is important with large assemblies. Alternatively, the hybrid design workflow is ideal for quickly creating a simple enclosure, such as one for an electrical component. This approach allows you to reference the component using projections and rapidly sketch out the design. You can develop the design using multiple parts within the same file if necessary, and then utilize parameters or configurations to easily make modifications or explore different design iterations. Hybrid design mode stands as Fusion's most adaptable modeling environment because it doesn't force your workflow into a predefined structure. Instead, it gives you the freedom to shape your process around the problem you're solving. By blending the strengths of both top-down and bottom-up methodologies, hybrid mode lets you sketch your ideas quickly, iterate in context, reference existing geometry, and make multi-part changes without ever breaking your creative flow. Hybrid mode keeps every tool at your fingertips. It preserves the full modeling and assembly command set, supports external references, and allows you to move seamlessly into a more structured workflow when the time is right. In the end, hybrid design mode is not just a middle ground. It's Fusion's most flexible foundation for real-world design. It lets you explore, refine, and evolve your ideas without constraint, giving you the freedom to work the way your intent demands. When speed and creativity matter, hybrid mode is the workflow that helps keep your design moving forward. We hope this intent-driven design video series has made you more aware of the different design modes and their intended uses. Fusion now supports the way designers actually think. You'll spend less time fixing and more time creating.